So I've started painting this deer skull here, and I did it black, and then I did some gold leaf around like the cracks and everything that are on the skull. I want to add some more to it, so let's keep going with that. When you're working with gold leaf, I put a mat or paper down because it just makes a massive mess. I have some pieces here that are kind of just left over from me using prior, and this is the type of glue that I use, and you want to make sure that it gets kind of tacky before you put the sheets down or your flakes, whatever you're using, and then we'll go from there. So I've got my glue going and I'm gonna dab my brush in it. You don't want a whole lot, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna just draw where I want the gold leafing to go. Alright, so now I've got my glue put where I want my gold leaf to go. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit here, get kind of tacky. You want to wait until it starts to turn a clear color, and then that's when you want to put the flake on there. So these flakes over here, they're already broken up. Spots on there. The glue's not tacky all the way. Yeah, make sure the pieces aren't double layered up too. That's where I mess up sometimes. Alright, so I have let my gold leaf dry, and now I'm going to start knocking it off on the side of the antlers. If you have a box that you can put it in or put it over, that would be great. That way it doesn't get all over your workspace. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to work on this antler. I've already done the other one. This brush that I'm using, it's a little more tougher than your regular brush. I would not recommend using a good brush, because then you'll get gold leaf or glue on it, and it could potentially mess your brushes up. So make sure you have certain brushes for certain things. And I'm working outside and it's not a great day. It's kind of cloudy, stormy, windy. It's not good to work with gold leaf when it's these type of conditions. But I don't have anything else I can do, so you get what you get. I'll deal with the mess. Let's see. So you just want to keep scraping it off until you get everything off that's not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be glued down. And if you come into contact with spots that haven't dried all the way, just be gentle with them. You can come back and we can do another layer. That's what I would suggest. Maybe getting your glue out after you've, done the whole thing, and go over it again if you want to be precise with it. You might even be able to take some of the excess that you've knocked off real quick and stick it on those spots. That's probably what I'll do, because I do have a few little spots here and there that are like that. It happens. And you'll definitely be able to notice when you do it. Like, for example, I've got one right here. I'll show you. If you look very carefully, you can see the white glue right there. So I'll just take a little extra piece and stick it on there. Kind of squish it down, give it some pressure. And I'll just kind of leave that alone for now. I won't try to scrape that off again. So any other little spots that are like that, I'll probably just go over them real quick. Just kind of fill them in. But once that glue dries completely, you won't be able to see the white stuff if you decide not to. So it's really up to you and what you want it to look like. But I think it'll turn out pretty good. I'm also going to be gold leafing this frame too. When you're dealing with gold flake, it comes in little sheets, and you want to make sure that you do it the proper way. So you'll have 2 sheets on each side. Make sure you leave one on there and you don't touch it, because once you touch it, it's going to pull and it's going to rip that gold. You place it on your surface, rub it on there, and then you peel it back. And I'll show you.